just your lawn that's taking heat from the drought.
Now just look up and see what is happening to our trees. 23 ABC's Mark Christian is live tonight to tell us if the drought could be causing them to die and what the city's trying to do about it. Mark?
Well, Todd, Jackie, this cedar tree behind me has been growing here for about 70 to 80 years. And when the city first started noticing it was failing about 6 months ago, they took action to try and save it. Now all they can do is have it removed. More than a handful of trees on Truxton Avenue in central Bakersfield are in poor health and are in danger of being removed.
For us to lose a tree, it's really upsetting. However, we can't help it sometimes. Some trees die, they're a living thing.
The problem could be caused by the lack of water. Now, because of the drought, the city has cut back on watering by 20% in the area.
We have reduced some of the water. It has stressed the trees a little bit. Our goal is not to stress them to where they die, but we do want to reduce the water.
However, it's unclear if these trees were affected by the decreased amount of water. There could be several other reasons that cause them to get weak or fail, including disease, age, or something known as the heat island effect.
Because the tree's planted with a lot of asphalt and concrete and buildings around it, the average temperature is much hotter in this setting than it would be in a park setting.
I don't think water is the only issue. No, absolutely not. If that was the case, every tree we have in town would be dead. And like I said, we're very conscious at the Recreation and Parks Department that we water as much as needed to keep our trees alive.
City arborists actively identify and try to help the declining trees that could be related to the drought, pest, or even the lack of two-leaf fog, which used to help the trees thrive.
It's a really difficult time for us as arborists to try to find a solution to this, because we know trees are a huge asset to our communities.
Arborists also say that private property owners who have cut back on their watering because of the drought should consider deep watering their trees before it's too late.
If you have to cut down a 20-year-old tree because it died during the drought, you have to cut it down, replace it. It's going to be 20 more years before you get another tree that size.
Now, if you're considering using a deep water system at your home, what you'll need to do is go to the hardware store, pick up a soaker hose, place that around the drip line of your tree and let that flow for about 4 to 5 hours. And they say that should use less water than a sprinkler system. Now, as far as this tree here, it was already supposed to be removed, but because of road construction in the area, those plans were delayed. What city has to do is shut down 2 lanes of traffic and remove the tree, and they say they're going to plant a new one, and that should happen on an upcoming Saturday. Jackie?
All right, Mark, thanks. Well, fortunately,